The truth.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? I am back from Colombia. Got back from Colombia yesterday. Today is a Tuesday. Spent 8 days there. I should have some form of like slideshow something. Because my cousin took a bunch of pictures. I didn't take the camera with me. I did not vlog at all. My cousin took a bunch of pictures and a few videos here and there. So I want to do like a little compilation. Thank you to her. Because without her, y'all would have had saw nothing. Because I was really just going there for a good time. I didn't want to stress myself out. Trying to think about, am I getting content? Does the shot look good? It was just pictures that I'm going to print out for the album. And something's going to make it to social media. But anyway, I had a blast. I will also do a story time in that collage about my experience, how I had to cuss somebody out, all types of stuff. But we're not going to get into that right now. What we about to get into is while I was over there, because I know Spanish people like Kennep. If you is from any other island, well, not any other island, Haitians call it Kennep. Jamaicans and Antiguans, I know, call it Guinep. In Colombia, they call it mamosillo. So I had done Khalid, I done unshelled, however many was in this bag. It was lady selling them on the street. She hustled me with $7. I ain't a good hassler. I ain't a good negotiator, because I probably could have got this for about $4 or $5. But I gave her the $7, you know. She's in the heat in the streets. Whatever. Anyway, we were looking up and down for this place. For this fruit. Finally found it at a museum, and we ate about half, and then the rest of it we put the way my grandmother used to do it. I know other island people do it. Rum. We didn't have sugar, because usually we use coconut rum, and coconut rum is pretty sweet already. My grandmother would use Haitian rum. Excuse me for the burps. My grandmother would use Haitian rum, sugar, star anise, and a cinnamon stick. Put it in the refrigerator. When I tell you it's busting, it's busting. But all we had was just the Malibu the Malibu coconut rum. And you gotta let it sit for at least a day, I feel like, for it to fully saturate the way it's supposed to saturate. And then after you eat the fruit, the leftover rum that is now infused with the Kennep flavor, delicious. So let me show you the shells. This is how much I use. So, you know, half these, and I have 2 double ones in there. I don't know if it's a sign of luck or I just feel lucky when I find, it's like finding a double yolk. It's, you know, having the double seed. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of sugar, since I'm home. I got some sugar. I don't have cinnamon sticks, and I don't want to use cinnamon powder because I feel like the cinnamon powder won't do the same. But I do have star anise pod. So some star anise. I'm not gonna put much. I'm just gonna put maybe a small piece in there. Just this much. This might even be too much for how much it is. That's what it looked like. So rinse it. Rum. This was on sale for $20, $19.99. Let me get the sugar. I'm gonna put maybe, since like I said, the coconut rum is already sweet, just a spoonful because all the fruit, some of the fruit that I tasted wasn't, because the mama cereal we actually had there was very sweet. Some of these are still kind of tart. Let me do one more. All right. Now for the rum. There we go. And this is an old jam jar. Keep your jars if they're glass. Plastic ones, try to recycle if you can. Be good to the planet. Or just upcycle them. If you do keep your plastic jars, don't put anything vinegary in there, because the acid will leach off into whatever it is, and now you done poisoned yourself slowly. Trying to get back in the middle. Alright. So just starting this right there. Pop it in the fridge. I'm going to do the same thing with a little bit of this pineapple, because I think that'll be great. It said, who wants to buy already pineapple vodka? Or I keep saying vodka. I'm not drinking vodka. It's rum. Who wants to buy pineapple infused rum when you can do it yourself? Right? Right. I just feel like it would be more delicioso to do it this way, because this will actually leach off some of the juice and just create this right. So yeah, and I'll just talk to y'all later. That's really all I wanted to show you. Oh, and I actually introduced myself. So hey my lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Borg Magnificent, and so are you. Alright, let's get back to the actual video. Sorry guys for the poor lighting. This is the first time I'm speaking. I'm trying to make sure I don't get a cold. But I just wanted to come on and say, no matter how you started your morning, move forward. So if you woke up in amazing spirits, feeling ready to conquer the day, motivated, just positive energy swarming around you, amazing, 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 amazing. If you weren't vibrating as high as you would like to, move forward and continue the day as you would like to. How would you like your day to go? How would you like your day to conclude? I would hope you would like your day to go positive and happy. I don't think anyone would like for their day to be full of whatever negative energy they may be holding on to or carrying or flashed in front of them. Move forward as best as you can, as much as you can. But yeah, message. Moving on to other subjects. Ladies, avoid pineapple like the plague right before and during your cycle. So I have found out, because apparently I didn't really eat a whole bunch of pineapple as a kid, because one time I ate so much it had burned my tongue, and I took a good old pause on it for a very, very long time. So my mom didn't really have to warn me of nothing. I don't even know she knows, because now everybody knows every wise tale there is. But apparently pineapple makes your period heavier. And my cousin told me, she said her and her friend did some research, and it was like, it's true. It was like, the our peoples be knowing. And yet and still, because I guess, I don't know, I knew when my period was coming, but at the same time, I blanked out about it. And I bought pineapple to make pineapple infused rum, which was delicious. All right, I use coconut rum with some pineapple in there. And that's another thing you're supposed to be avoiding. You're supposed to be avoiding alcohol right before and during your period. So, 2 days before my period, I ate a whole bunch of pineapple. It was so good because it wasn't like, it was alcohol in there, but you don't realize the alcohol is like really in there till too late. It still tasted like perfectly sweet, juicy pineapple because it was sweet. And you know, the coconut rum only made it sweeter. So those could be dangerous. Let's say that. Luckily, it wasn't too dangerous for myself because I did have to keep remembering that, it's got alcohol up in it. But anyway, I digress. I mean, I always be cramping bad anyway without it. But that first day was worse. I will say that. Like I said, be mad. And that's me rubbing my belly. So let me go get my heating pad. I'll talk to you guys later. Pray for your girl that I get the eating habits to cleanse this body of this cramping. Because I can, if I just stop eating the BS, if I stop eating the chumpon, if I stop eating the things I know I'm not supposed to be eating, and just exercise regularly enough, I wouldn't have these issues. The discipline, we're calling and we're praying for the discipline. I have the strength within me because I have the spirit of power. Yes. Randomly before I jump in the shower. So, I'm thinking, yes, a lot of people are on the spectrum. Or neurodivergent in some sort of way. But as far as like, I would say like the younger 20 crowd, because I feel like, I don't know if it's just because it's viral a lot, or if I slow down on it because some of the symptoms be matching. But I feel like a lot less people in older age groups might be neurodivergent and less more so a product of your environment. Because I've been learning recently, I mean the last 2 years, I feel like, that apparently I talk just so. I talk just a certain way that made people feel like I was cold. I've always felt I've like been more logical than emotional. I've always felt like I was very good at separating things. These socks aren't thick enough. I had to get off that floor. That's the only reason y'all see over here. Not like it's a problem y'all see over here. Granted, I do need to clean my bathroom, but that's not y'all business. Back to the point. So yeah, my tone can be construed sometimes as being cold or too matter-of-factly, I've heard. But not obnoxious. Just, I'm meaning what I'm saying. And this is kind of like absolute in a way, or this is it, this is what it is type of way. Kind of how, like, not authoritative, not quite mothery, and it's not belittling. It's like, because I'm literally telling you. Or maybe they try to spare my feelings on how harsh it sounds. I don't know, but no, everybody asks. They're honest people. They're honest with me. So, yeah, because I asked. They weren't Besides this one encounter. Actually, that really was the catalyst, because I didn't know. I didn't know at all. So I've been asking people since. I've been asking for clarity since. Okay, that's better lighting. And so is that along with other things that be attributed or are attributed to those who are neurodivergent. I grew up where basically perfection was the standard, right? I've talked about this before. Perfection was the standard. Getting straight A's was the standard. Keeping things clean was the standard. So if there's no good job for the standard, right? Other people will brag about you. Your parents won't brag about you. To your face, at least. Not to your face. Maybe when you get much, much older or something like that. But never to your face. So, but as a child, that's your job. That's your job. And if you deviate from said job, now we have a problem. So, not to say that there's not love, but I mean, it's never really sometimes spoken for a lot of people. Like, some people don't get I love you, so they start saying I love you to their parents when they're already grown, and they kind of like enforce it with their parents and make them say it back. And their parents just, oblige, because they do love their children. It's just not a culturally thing to say. You just, complimenting sometimes, unless you're fresh, unless your skin is just, you look like refreshed. Compliments on a regular are not a thing. Okay, you gotta look good to get a compliment. So coming into a world and into a culture that might be a tad bit focus. Whatever. Y'all get it. Y'all get in the verbiage. Yes, focus on me. Thank you. To get into a world where maybe logic is not always their go-to. Where emotion is their go-to. Where they're a bit more emotional than you are. And it's not that you're not emotional. It's not that you don't feel. Well, sometimes you don't feel the way they feel, right? You don't understand, but you still empathize. I have the ability to empathize and understand that. And, with time and with my own life, I've grown to know more empathy. Because when life did that, it was like, oh, I understand you, person. But, with the same, the bataille is the level of self-blame issues. That's why a person like me cannot understand people who do not have accountability. Like, what? I'm fighting not to criticize and blame and say it was me, and I'm the reason. And you can't take accountability. They can't take accountability. You can't take accountability. What? But anyway, I digress, because I need this hot water on my body. And then I'm actually going to go walk for at least 30 minutes on the treadmill, because Florida is chaleur. Parfois, chaleur. And I already got sunburned. And I still have yet to put the halo on my face, but I got sunburned. So after I walk and take another shower, because you can't. I took a shower last night, but that was however many hours ago. Can't go to the gym like that, before I plug it up. at least, you know, même si je pas laver tout comme, hit the watata, 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 watata. You know? Yeah, you should know. You should know. Get the soap. Dove. Dove. Or water. Dove. I'm a firm believer in some sort of cleanser soap should hit the sphincter and the back. The front, if you're that sensitive, because I am that sensitive, that's why I use unscented, sensitive soap when washing the front. Okay, and that's just the hairs, the lip. No soap inside the lip, because some of y'all don't know. No soap inside the lip. You can wash the outside of the lips, but it don't go through that slit, and definitely don't go through that hole. That's how you get infection. I don't care what your soap says. That's how you get infection. So only thing that can touch the lip, for moi, is the Dove unscented sensitive soap. Après ça, if I don't have anything else, I will be in there splashing for God knows how long. 'Cause I imagine it like if I had to wash a dish without soap, how long would I be there wax on, wax off, and before I felt even an inkling of safety? Now, you know, I know that's self-cleaning down there, but just to help it along, I feel like I needs to help you down there. Alright, that's it. Hola, hola, hola. Hey, my lovelies, I haven't checked in some time because my cramps were kicking my behind. Alright, I was bedridden, rocking, wondering why. Deep breaths. Types going on. Anyway, so I finally took down 2-strand twists. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I can't get this no higher. Can I get this a little higher? No. This is not my favorite of hairstyles, I realize, unless like I do some sort of like coiffee with it. But just it chilling by itself. Can you see me? Nope. It's like I'd rather curls, but curls take more work and curls are more fussy. But I think I'd rather it just be straight than this, the crinkles. I don't know. I'm not fishing for no compliments. I'm just telling you how I feel. Like when I was taking them down and I saw the crinkle in the back, I said, oh, it's cute. But all together on my face, yeah. It is what it is. This is the first time, like I told you guys, I've tried to just do the 2 strands. 2 per, like I said, in the back where they're like really small. I did 3 or 4, depending. But this is it. 110 locks, crinkled up. And I just don't think the crinkle is really my vibe. I mean, if it looks cute, it's because I'm cute. It's interesting having the full weight of it back on my body. Yep, so I am dressed. Going to run some errands that I need to run that I don't want to run. I want to sit in the house. But I know I need to do this, and I'm not going to let my mind overtake me because I was supposed to go. Actually, I started getting dressed like 2 hours ago. And then, you know, the anxiety got to being anxiety. I decided, you know what, you've been saying you want to untwist your hair, just untwist your hair instead of just not doing nothing. But now I'm dressed. I'm going to do step 1. Hopefully I end up doing step 2. But even if I only do step 1 and come right back, it's more than nothing. So I'll talk to y'all later.